about my life before working with Claire, and then I think about my life today, literally nothing is the same. Everything has changed.
So when I first started working with Claire, I had recently divorced, finalized my divorce, and I was a single mom with a 2-year-old.
My favorite result from working with Claire was getting over my ex. That's why I got in the program, and I thought it was impossible before working with her.
I have had a huge number of transformations since working with Claire. If I had to think of what is the biggest transformation, I would say it was moving beyond just understanding how I was being in relationships, how I was being outside of relationships, and instead being able to actually change my behaviors.
The biggest difference between one-on-one and the group program is I get to watch other people get coached in the group. And that's also the biggest benefit that I've seen, because it's amazing how similar we all are, even though our issues and circumstances that we're dealing with are quite different.
Even if I wasn't getting coached, I could see other amazing women who were not unlike me, who had the same thoughts and struggles and limited beliefs that I had. And I saw the work working for them. And so I knew it was possible, and it kept me in the work. And I believe that's what expedited all of my results.
It's easier to see things when it's not directed towards you, like when it's not personal, right? So when she would give the same coaching to someone else, all together, it's like, oh, I get it now. So it reinforced the coaching she would give me.
One of the things that I found most valuable in the group sessions is that when it's one-on-one, and I love one-on-one, but one-on-one, I will indulge in my story a little bit more. When you're in a group, you have to be shorter, you have to be more succinct. It forced me to not indulge in every aspect of my story and really get to the most important parts that I wanted to create growth in.
Claire's coaching is just very direct, and she's not afraid to tell me or anyone else what we don't want to hear. And most of the time, the thing that we don't want to hear is exactly what we need to hear.
Her tough love approach is not something I'm used to. I think I'm used to being coddled, and I tend to cuddle people as well. But obviously, I know that hasn't worked for me in the past. Her approach just seems to really hit home and make me do what I need to do.
One major aspect of working with Claire that I think has really helped me really embrace and dive deep into this work is, whether it's positive or negative emotions, learning to, in a really healthy way, recognize and process them has been really transformational for me.
I thought my lesson was going to be with Claire to learn how to say yes to more things. And it turns out my lesson has been how to say no to more things again and again, things that are not right for me, that are not available. And Claire has helped me not only see that, but then actually behave differently, act differently, even when it's been really hard.
I believe that that's something I always think, oh, the coach is supposed to tell you what to do. But no, she's supposed to open your mind to do and follow through on what you already know is right for you. And she's always supportive and reminds us that she's not our mother. So she's, in the end, we're going to do what we're going to do. But she always has our, she seems to know. She's clairvoyant, as she sometimes says. And I really do feel it's true.
I feel incredibly empowered that I could go from really a rock bottom situation in my life to really genuinely loving my life and having overcome a lot of difficult circumstances.
I am madly, deeply, head over heels in love with the kindest, most loving, most supportive man I have ever met in my entire life. And I know without a shadow of a doubt that this version of my life is possible because of this work and because of this group container.
Not wanting my ex back anymore gives me life. It makes me feel like I have things to look forward to. I'm not stuck in the past. I can live in the present and just enjoy the moment instead of second guessing myself or what could have been.
I can see that I've had exponential growth because of that. And I know that I'm getting so much closer to the kind of relationship that I really do want.
When I look at where I am now in a job that I love, way more financial security, driving my dream car, confidently dating, currently with a guy who's really great, just treats me amazing. I feel incredibly empowered that I could go from really a rock bottom situation in my life to really genuinely loving my life and having overcome a lot of difficult circumstances.
I want to say this group changed my life, and it did, but more than that, this group and this program and this work helped me to create the blueprint to design the life of my dreams. And it's the life that I get to live every single day, and for that I am eternally grateful.